So this time it's all about the possessive adjective in English and Indonesian language. Hello everyone, welcome back to Belajar Bersama channel. Di sini kita bersama belajar di Belajar Bersama channel. Okay, I'm going to speak in English because this video is for both Indonesians who are learning English and those English speaking people or our friends out of Indonesia who also learn Bahasa Indonesia. So I'm trying to give the grammar pattern both for English and Indonesian language. And now we're going to talk about possessive adjective. Okay, so the adjective or the words that we put in front of, they were attached to the nouns to show possession. Okay, who or who have these things. Okay, so some words that are functioning as adjectives and are attached to the nouns to show the possession or who has these things. Okay, so let's start from in English. Okay, in English we know some words like my. Okay, my, like for instance in a noun phrase, my book. So the book belongs to me, my book, and his book. The book belongs to him or to someone male, okay, a man or a boy. And her book, the book belongs to her, to a female, a woman, a girl. And we have also its book, or probably if we refer to an animal, its toy, for example. So the toy belongs to the animal, your dog, your cat, or your pet. Okay, and there are other possessive adjectives like their books. So the books belong to them. And also our book, our books, our book. The books or the book belongs to us. And also your book, your book. So the book belongs to you. Okay. So in English, as you can see on the list, we have my and his, her, its, their, our, your. Okay, so all of those are called possessive adjectives. Okay, they are attached to the nouns to show who has the thing, who has the stuff, who has the item, like the bags or the books, the toys. Okay. So in English, both the possessive adjectives and the subjects, they are totally different. Like my book, the books belong to me. My is actually for possessive adjective and the subject is not my but I. Okay, so I and the possessive adjective is my. And her is the possessive adjective. The subject is she. His is the possessive adjective and the subject is she. Their is the possessive adjective and the subject is they. And our is the possessive adjective and the subject is we. Its, the subject is it. And your, the subject is you. Now notice that the subjects and the possessive adjectives in English are totally different. They are totally different. But very different case in Bahasa Indonesia. For my Indonesian brothers and sisters, we know that in Bahasa Indonesia, both possessive adjectives and the subjects are similar. Okay, they're not totally the same. There is an exception for one item, but it's not like different, like very different. They're similar. So we're going to look at how what are the possessive adjectives in Bahasa Indonesia. Okay, in Indonesian language or Bahasa Indonesia, we have several possessive adjectives as well, like saya. For instance, in the noun phrase tas saya, which is literally translated from English noun phrase my bag, tas saya, so the bag belongs to me. And this word saya also function as the subject. Now notice the difference. In English, my is only for possessive adjective. It doesn't function as the subject. But in Bahasa Indonesia, saya has two functions. It can be attached to a noun as a possessive adjective. It can also be used as the subject. Let's look at the examples here, okay? Tas saya means my bag. It's used as possessive adjective. But when you use saya in a sentence as a subject, you can also do it like saya makan. In English, you cannot do it, okay? You cannot say my eats, but I eat. Okay, if you have questions, just leave in the comment section below, okay? Well, we continue. In Bahasa Indonesia, there are other possessive adjectives that also function as subject. So besides saya, we have dia. Dia is actually for she and he. Okay, dia is for she and he. It has the exception, but I'm going to talk about it later. So dia is for both she and he. Notice, in English, she for female, he for male. In Bahasa Indonesia, we only have dia. It's for both male and female. Okay? And then we have kamu or anda. Anda is actually for formal one, and kamu is for casual one. And we have mereka for they or their. You can say tas mereka for their bag, or they eat, mereka makan. Mereka can function as a possessive adjective and also subject. And we have kami. Kami. Kami is for our and we. So the word kami functions as both our for possessive adjective, our bag, tas kami, or kami makan as subject, okay? We eat. So kami functions as our and we. Okay, and also it is also dia, or in Bahasa Indonesia it has the exception for she, for her, for his, for its. It can be turned into nya, and it is attached to the noun. For instance, when we say her bag, we can use two ways of saying this. Her bag can be, you can say tas dia, which is more of a casual way of saying it. Dia, tas dia, her bag. Or you can say tas nya. So you attach the nya as the suffix in there, like something that you attach by the end of the word. So tas nya means tas dia. When you refer, for instance, to the toy, or toy in Bahasa Indonesia is mainan. So when you refer to your dog's toys, your dog's toy, for example, your dog's toy, you can say mainan nya. Nya means, nya refers to the dog. So mainan dia. Dia is like it in this case. So mainan nya, this nya is attached to the noun. We put it behind the word to refer to it, she, and he. Okay, only it, she, and he. For the rest of the subjects and the possessive adjectives like your, their, our, my is not affected. So only for she, he, it. Okay, let's practice now. In English, you will say my bag. In Bahasa Indonesia, you will say tas saya. In English, you will say your bag. In Bahasa Indonesia, you will say tas kamu. In English, you will say their bags. In Bahasa Indonesia, you will say tas mereka, because bags are plural. Tas mereka. You repeat. If the noun is plural, you repeat it twice. Tas mereka. And our bags, tas kami. Your bag, tas Anda or tas kamu. Now, we go to his bag, tas dia or tasnya. Tas dia or tasnya. Her bag, the same still, tas dia or tasnya. Its toy, we refer to an animal, dog or cat, its toy, mainan niya or mainan dia. Mainan niya or mainan dia. Remember, toy is mainan in Bahasa Indonesia. Okay, so the conclusion is, in English, both possessive adjectives and the subjects are completely different. But in Bahasa Indonesia, possessive adjectives can also be used as the subjects in a sentence. Like saya, kamu, dia, mereka, kami. Can also be used as the possessive adjectives can also be used as a subject. Okay, so they're not different. The only exception in Bahasa Indonesia is dia. When you use it as possessive adjective, you have two choices. You can just put dia by the end of the noun, like tas dia, or you can just change dia into nya, tasnya. This exception is only for dia, okay? It's only for dia. Dia is for all. She, he, it, okay, dia. That is the Indonesian. The differences between English and Indonesian when it's using the possessive adjectives and also the subjects, okay? If you still have questions, you can leave in the comment section below or just directly send WhatsApp chat to me. No calls, just chat, okay? And don't also forget to like this video and share so more of our friends can learn, especially our friends who are learning English, both learning English and learning Indonesian also. And also don't forget to subscribe this channel to be a family member of Belajar Bersama channel, because we're here to learn together and to improve together, okay? So yeah, thank you very much for watching me for 12-ish minutes, and I'll see you again in the next video. Till then, stay healthy and bye-bye.